So if you have a series of else-if structures over and over again, repeated in an if, then you might be better off just using a switch statement. The nice thing about a switch is that it evaluates the expression only once at the top of the switch, and then it will execute the first matching case that it finds. So the structure of a switch is basically an expression at the top, and then a series of cases which represent valid responses or results or evaluations of that expression. Now, you've probably seen switches before in C, C++, Java, and the C++ switch behaves pretty much the same, but there is one little difference here. A C++ switch will result in a compile error if it's allowed to fall through from one case to another when that case is not empty. So if you have a case that has implementation, it's not allowed to fall into the next case. You must provide some sort of mechanism to prevent that fall through. Now that can either be a break, a return, you could throw an exception. You could actually use a goto here if you wanted as well, although that's usually not preferred. So the basic structure of a switch statement looks like this. In this example, we're evaluating x, the expression. The first case is case 1. 1 would be the value of that expression. If x equals 1, then case 1 will execute. What we're doing in case 1 is we're assigning 1 to the variable y. And then we do a break. We have to throw that break in there because since case 1 is not an empty case, without the break, it would fall into the default case, which is not allowed in C#. The default case provides a basically case else. Anytime that you have no matching cases in the case structure above, then the default case will execute. So if x equals anything other than 1, then you would get an execution of the default case.